What's going on, guys? We're here once again for another game review. Now, you guys may be like, oh, well, you didn't play the game. I'm talking about Spider-Man PS4. Just got released today. From everything I've seen so far, there's already been ones online uh, putting it out there. So I'm going to go ahead and give you guys my thoughts on the game so far and just everything that I have seen throughout the entire game. I wish I could put gameplay on there for you guys, but unfortunately I cannot at this moment. But I'm going to go ahead and once again give you guys my thoughts. But if you guys do not want to hear anything, you don't want to be spoiled, then click off the video. But this game, I gotta say, was absolutely incredible. Amazing story, gameplay, graphics, just phenomenal. And for this game to be produced by fans for fans, I gotta give hats off to the creators as well as the writers, the just everything, because I do firmly believe that this game, first off, was developed at a certain time rate that should have been, and also they put so many different characters in this that a lot of people, including myself, I know, were like, okay, is this really going to work? Um, for it to be a Sony game, also with it being Insomniac Games, from then doing Ratchet and Clank and all just all these other different games, but it really does go into full force that you get to play as a different kind of Peter Parker. You get to run into different characters. Now, again, I'm not going to try to spoil every single little thing, but it is, you have 8 years of experience. You're not a high school kid. You're not a college kid. You do so many different things in this game. You get to find different uh, collections of times when you've been Spider-Man. You get to choose different suits. You get to play as a new suit, the original suit, as a Scarlet Spider, as just any kind you can unlock and just upgrade your skills, your tech, and how fast you can go throughout the game. As well as, it's not as slow as some of the other games. It's a fast-paced game where you get around the city as quickly as possible. You can take the train, you can just web sling, and also, of course, there's so many different enemies that I did not think was going to be in this game. There's characters I didn't even think was going to be in this game, such as you got, like, again, if you guys are a original Spider-Man fan, you're going to be hearing names like Tombstone, Vulture, Rhino, Scorpion, Shocker. You're going to hear Dr. Otto Octavius. You're going to hear Norman Osborn. You're going to hear Harry Osborn. You're going to hear Kingpin. You're going to hear Taskmaster. You're going to hear so many different ones that's in this game that really took you for the loop. And they actually went from a comic standpoint to a video game standpoint to a animated standpoint to a movie standpoint. They, from what I've seen, they put so many different characteristics in this game that almost I think every Spider-Man fan would like to have seen as well as loved. That if you're a comic book, just stick to comic books, then you're gonna like this. If you're just well, I'm gonna do this type of deal. But if you're, whether you're in the comics, the movies, the games, it's great because not everyone thinks it's gonna be absolutely good, because it was good and it is good. It's fun. You got side quests you can do. You got main stories you can do. You have different. You can upgrade just like you would in like the Batman games, which I firmly liked. That is just absolutely amazing. Of course, you do see the DLC that got released early with Black Cat. That is going to be absolutely amazing as well. You also have different ones with you get to see the story with Mary Jane and Peter. You get to see Aunt May. Also with Miles Morales, you get to play as Miles. You get to play as Peter Parker / Spider-Man at some points, also with Mary Jane. Again, this is a spoiler review because there's just so much in this game that really took me through a loop, that they putting into everything that a true Spider-Man fan would love. And this is just something that I think, is it the game of the year? Possibly, because this game is just, it's amazing to play. It's a lot of fun, and I wish I could play it for you guys. I really wish I could, but unfortunately I cannot. But when I'm able to, I will definitely put this on the channel. But as of this moment, I can only give you guys my enthusiasm, my hype, my opinion, my my thoughts on this in my review, and that's exactly what I'm doing, because this game is something that I was anticipating over for many years, and they took the time and the development to go through this. Now, is there something that was kind of missing? Yeah, because we do have the Venom movie coming out later on this year. We do have Spider-Verse coming in this year, but I'm glad that they put Miles in this game because of that. I think they did because of Spider-Verse coming out this year, as well as they may do a DLC that has to do with Venom. That'd be pretty cool to have the Black Spider suit in there, but at the same time, they may not put Venom in there because, again, Venom is normally in almost every Spider-Man game, which is perfectly fine. But if he's not in there, it just kind of feels irrelevant and just feels it's lacking due to because of that. But also at the same time, you you really get to experience a more experienced Spider-Man. You get to have more fun. It's still a fun, loving, action-packed, drama-filled game that would actually feel like a movie or a series. And it really does give you that feel of like, oh wow, I can't believe that this happened, or this, or they were going to do this, and they actually put everything that kind of mixes in together that makes sense. And I'm really glad that the writers and the producers of this magnificent game really took it from a fan aspect and was like, what would we want as fans? What would we want from a fan perspective for a game? And I truly give them literally my full on respect, as well as just uh, how much they worked on this. They had issues with the graphics. They had issues with a little bit of the story, but they took their time. They went in there and they fixed the bugs. They fixed everything. So again, I give this maybe a 9 out of 10 or 9.5 out of 10 thus far. If you guys have not played the game, I really do recommend you go check it out. I'm definitely going to check this out as soon as I possibly can. Hope you guys enjoyed this. If you guys did, leave a like, subscribe to the channel. If you guys are new, links down in the description below. Hashtag Spider-Man, hashtag PS4. Also, click that notification bell every time I upload a video. Happy Spider-Man release day for you guys. Hope you guys enjoy, and I'll be seeing you guys on the very next video.